Every morning you wake up, the world is already waiting for you. It doesn't ask if you feel ready. It doesn't wait until you've had your coffee or gathered your thoughts. It just begins, loud, demanding, relentless. The opinions, the deadlines, the emotions, they hit before you even have a chance to breathe. That's why peace isn't something you find. It's something you build. Before the world tries to shake your focus, you need a mindset that won't move. A foundation so strong no external storm can tear it down. That's what Stoicism is about. Not escaping life, but standing firm in it. Because real strength doesn't come from everything going your way. It comes from how you respond when nothing does. So today I want to share with you 7 simple reminders, not just for motivation, but for mental armor. Say them to yourself every day, quietly, steadily. Because the battle doesn't start when you walk outside. It starts the moment you open your eyes. 1-1. No one owes you anything. Let me tell you something that might sound harsh at first, but it will set you free. No one owes you anything. Not respect, not kindness, not even understanding. We all want to be treated fairly. We all want to feel seen, valued, heard. But the moment you expect others to give you that, you hand them power over your peace. And that's a dangerous trade, because here's the truth. When you stop expecting the world to behave the way you wish it would, you stop being disappointed when it doesn't. You stop getting hurt by every rude comment, every cold shoulder, every letdown. You become unshakable, not because the world got kinder, but because you got wiser. This isn't about being cold or bitter. It's about being free. You don't need everyone to treat you right in order to walk with dignity. You just need to remember who you are and stop waiting for the world to confirm it. 2. You can't control others, only yourself. Here's a truth that'll save you years of stress. You can't control other people. You can only control yourself. We waste so much energy trying to fix people who don't want to change. We try to explain ourselves to people who've already made up their minds. We chase approval, fight to be understood, and end up exhausted, bitter, stuck. But let me ask you, what if your peace doesn't depend on their understanding? What if your power begins the moment you stop trying to manage their behavior and start mastering your own? You don't need to win someone over to prove your worth. You just need to carry yourself like someone who knows it. When you stop trying to control the outside world, you finally gain control of your inner world. And that's where true freedom begins. 3. Emotions are not instructions. Just because you feel something doesn't mean you have to act on it. You might wake up anxious. You might feel irritated, overwhelmed, even angry. And that's okay. Emotions are part of being human. But here's the difference between reacting and rising. You can feel emotion without obeying it. Think about that. You can feel the urge to lash out and choose calm. You can feel the pressure to respond and choose silence. That's not weakness, that's power. The kind of power most people never develop because they think their emotions are commands, not signals. But Stoicism teaches us this. Feelings aren't facts. You are not your anger. You are not your fear. You are the one who chooses what happens next. That pause, that self-command, is what separates chaos from character. 4. Not everything deserves your energy. Not every opinion needs your response. Not every comment deserves your attention, and not every argument is worth stepping into. We live in a world that constantly pulls us into noise, social media debates, petty drama, endless distractions. But here's the truth, your energy is limited, and where you spend it matters. You don't need to correct every misunderstanding. You don't need to fight every battle. Sometimes the most powerful move is no move at all. That's not weakness, that's wisdom. Because silence isn't surrender. It's a choice to protect your focus, your time, your peace of mind. Ask yourself, is this worth my energy? If the answer is no, walk away. Strong people don't chase chaos, they stay centered and they stay selective. And in that discipline lies real power. 5. Your attitude is your responsibility. Let's be honest, it's easy to blame the day. The weather's awful, traffic was a nightmare, someone said something rude, and just like that, we say, that's why I'm in a bad mood. But here's the truth. Your attitude is not an accident, it's a decision. It's not something that happens to you, it's something you choose every single time. You can't control the world, but you can control what you bring into it. And what you bring, Your energy, your focus, your tone shapes how life responds to you. Resilient people aren't the ones who never face storms. They're the ones who show up with the same calm, the same strength, no matter what the storm looks like. So ask yourself, what kind of energy are you bringing into the room today? And because that, more than anything, defines who you are. 6. Calmness is a superpower. In a world that moves fast and reacts even faster, staying calm isn't weakness, it's power. Real power. The kind that doesn't shout to be heard, but speaks with clarity when others are lost in noise. The next time you feel triggered, pause. Don't react out of habit. Don't rush to defend or explode. Instead, breathe. Think. Then respond with intention. Because calmness isn't about ignoring your emotions, it's about mastering them. It's saying, I feel this, but I won't let it control me. People who stay calm in chaos don't have fewer problems. They've just trained themselves to rise above them. And that's what makes them unstoppable. So remember, in a noisy world, your calm is your strength. It's not just a mindset, it's your superpower. 7. Mental discipline creates freedom. True freedom doesn't start outside, it begins in your mind. Every day, life pulls you in 100 directions. Opinions, distractions, temptations. But the person who trains their mind, that's the person who stays grounded, no matter what. Mental discipline isn't about being rigid. It's about being deliberate. It's choosing your thoughts before they choose you. Imagine waking up each morning with clarity, not chaos. Because you've built inner structure, you remind yourself of who you are, what matters, and what you won't waste energy on. That's self-command. It's not something you're born with. It's something you build. And once you have it, nothing outside can shake what's inside. That's real freedom. And it starts with one powerful habit: mastering your mind before the world tries to do it for you. These reminders aren't just motivational quotes to hype you up. They're anchors for your mind, for your soul, for the kind of life you want to build. When you live by these 7 principles, you become unshakable. Calm in a chaotic world, present but not pulled in every direction, strong without needing to raise your voice. This isn't about being perfect, it's about being intentional every single day. So repeat them. Whisper them to yourself each morning if you have to, not to impress anyone, but to become the kind of person who no longer needs reminding. With time, these principles won't just be something you practice, they'll be something you are. If this message spoke to something deep inside you, if it reminded you of who you want to become, then I invite you to support this journey. Tap like if this added value to your day, subscribe if you want more wisdom to guide your path, and hit the bell so you never miss a moment of clarity. Every view, every comment, every share, it helps us grow this space of peace, strength, and purpose. Thank you for walking this path with me.